Hello. According to John Hattie's visible learning research, the following factors have the greatest impact on student achievement as measured through tests and other assessments. Of course, each of these factors may vary in quality in terms of practice at school or in college, but overall, we see that these sorts of factors around self-reporting grades, Piaget programs, formative assessment, micro-teaching, and so on, have a stronger influence than those factors listed way down the list. In this session, we're going to look at the ways in which Yahki has been designed around these stronger influences on student achievement. In terms of the strongest contributor to student achievement under the Hattie research, that is, self-evaluation, Yahki is ideal in that it provides each student and teacher with an e-portfolio where students and teachers can reflect daily on their development of ideas, where students can filter on their writing and reflect on the change in their writing over time from the start of the year to the present, where students can self-report grades on their written work and other assignments, and where students can even add notes and reflections on their writing over time, and where others can provide feedback. Feedback is another factor which Hattie's research showed to be at the stronger end of influences. Feedback is also evident when students engage in threaded discussions in Yahki, as can be seen here in the case of Year 9 or 9th grade students who are discussing the issue of gendered marketing. In this example, students not only created a report, but they were able to provide feedback, engaging in a discussion. In terms of the second most highly rated factor for student achievement, Piagetian models, Yahki is also appropriate. Here we can see how a student can advance from concrete understanding of a concept, say convection, to a more abstract understanding. Yahki allows students to make decisions and judgments on the most important information or relevant information in a given context. Students are able to edit information to show their understanding of the most important part of an experiment, for example. Another factor that has strong influence on student achievement is formative assessment. Yahki is very strong in providing an opportunity for students and teachers to assess in a more formative way. In this example, a teacher has set a task for theatre students to begin exploring aesthetic philosophies from contemporary and classical artists. In the early phases, the students merely collect artistic statements, such as this example from John Carpenter. It's at a later stage that students are required to develop those artistic statements and to respond to them and to develop their own artistic statement. In this example, the teacher and peers were able to provide guidance to the student and assessment opportunities for the students throughout the entire process of curation of statements, synthesis of ideas, and presentation of an artistic statement. And so these are just a few examples of the ways in which Yahki has been crafted to support effective approaches to teaching and learning as identified through Hattie visible learning research. Thank you.